A little Fear Factory update for you here. Fear Factory Regenerate. Last time I said Resurrection or Resurgence or some shit. No, the album's called Regenerate. That's the one they did the GoFundMe on. It's at $23,000. It's about at 95% funded of what they need, the $25,000 goal. They've been giving updates, but one of the big updates is that Burton C. Bell has quit Fear Factory. I talked last week how he said he's no part of the GoFundMe thing, and everybody said that he was quitting, and I said no, it might not mean that. It might mean that his vocals, but yeah, I was wrong. He quit. He also goes on to say, it is after considerable contemplative soul searching that I have come to the realization that I cannot align myself with someone whom I do not trust nor respect. Therefore, I am announcing to my fans my departure from Fear Factory to focus all my energy and attention toward continuing success for Ascension of the Watchers and all my future endeavors. I am very proud of the Ascension of the Watchers' latest album, Apocrypha. Writing and recording process for Apocrypha has been truly cathartic and artistic journey of exploration and growth. He goes on to plug that, but he does say he would like to thank all his fans for their continued support throughout his career. He goes, I'm proud of my achievements, but it is time for me to move forward. Now I look to the future with open eyes, open mind, and open heart. Over here on Metal Injection, Rob Pasbani, he thinks that Burton's vocals may still appear on the new Fear Factory record as they were laid down in 2017, which I think I side with that too. That was my initial thought earlier in last week's Heavy Metal Minute. In other news, ex-Trivium bassist, what's his face? Brent Young has passed away. He was in the Ember to Inferno and the demo era, which I'm sad to say I didn't get to see him live. I missed that, but they posted on Instagram a bunch of pictures, and Matt Heafy, the singer, he said, "We have just been given word of the passing of one of our early members of Trivium, Brent Young. Having had a couple wonderful years with Brent in the local Florida band scene, doing the Blue demo and Ember to Inferno together, the very first European mini tour and the first USA tour together. I have nothing but amazing memories of the wonderful person. Our hearts and condolences go out to all of Brent's family." So R.I.P. Brent Young. Major booking agent for a lot of bands. He's accused of sexual harassment, shady business practices. His name is John Finberg. John Finberg. You might not have heard the name, but he represents Nightwish, Epica, Amorphis, Warbringer, Suffocation, Immolation, Sonata Arctica, Overkill, and The Agonists. Metalsucks.com published through an expose a lot of accusations. A woman named Rachel said Finberg friended her on Facebook, invited her to a concert with promises of discussing how her band could open the next local gig. When she arrived, Finberg gave her royal treatment all night, but kept pouring shots and started trying to get aggressive and Finberg, acting like she owed him this and that she was asking for it. When she got away, it led him to harassing her via email, threatening to blacklist her. She didn't respond properly to his sexual advances, and he would still text her occasionally and attempt to make amends, only to blow up at her again. Now, I'm only going to read that one account because it is countless. On metalinjection.com or .net, there is a lot of these. Even dudes like the guy from Bonded by Blood. He says that Finberg asked him to introduce Finberg to two women who Mauro Gonzalez from Bonded by Blood was friends with. And when he declined, Finberg threatened to ruin their career and blasted his son. So he attacked dudes too, in a way. And these things are coming to light a lot. And in a related news story, a lot of Europeans, a lot of bands actually distance themselves from Finberg now. They dropped them. Nightwish ceased to employ Finberg and have severed all contact with him and his company. Amorphous says Amorphous does not accept any form of bullying, harassment, or racism due to the current allegations against First Row Talent Agency and John Finberg. Effective immediately, John Finberg does not represent Amorphous in the United States, Canada, or any other territory. Battle Beast says First Row Talent is no longer booking Battle Beast in North America or anywhere in Europe. Abuse, racism, and sexism have no place in music, business, or anywhere else for that matter. Swallow the Sun says from this day on, First Row Talent Agency does not represent Swallow the Sun in North America. We will inform you later about our upcoming tours. Now, while we're on the subject of tours, European metal bands are canceling their postponed tours. So we don't know if they're going to be giving out refunds or not, but a lot of bands are kind of not going to be touring moving on. This is related to the COVID-19 and the 2020 year it created for a lot of businesses, not just the cleaning business, not just the disinfecting business, but venues closed down all over Europe. Smaller venues that cater to things I like heavy metal, are closing down, and they're happening here. There is a measure on the ballot. SaveOurStages.com is where you can find out how you can help, because they need help. They're handing out money to people, and people need it, but a lot of these venues aren't getting the help they need. And let's face it, if you're a metal venue or a venue that does anything live right now, you're not going to be able to do it for a while. And yeah, it's going to suck, because if there's nowhere for bands to tour, then they might not make music. Some people say, yeah, we can still buy music, but it's not the same. It's not the same. I got to watch the Lamb of God virtual concert, which I'll review in a later episode. I'm gonna dedicate an episode just to that. It might be video this time. It might not just be audio with video over it. But they it was an interesting little concert. I really enjoyed it. But I'll leave it at that. But these virtual concerts are cool. They cost money and it's fine. I'm happy to help, but I don't think I could do it forever. I want to go to a live concert and scream my lungs out. I guess my only criticism with these virtual concerts, if any, is that my voice isn't gone the next day, and I want my voice gone the next day. But yeah, thank you for listening to Fraction of Forever. FractionOfForever.com. Subscribe, like, all that, and thank you for listening.